the thumbnail.
Sawyer Brown is?
Yes.
These people do not like my
Hello,
rides.
everybody. Provided that we don't hit a dead spot, it's kind of an impromptu live. We're going to Walmart. We were gonna stay home, but Sean offered one too many times to go out and get food.
Yeah, I offered a couple times for us to go out, and she said no, so then I made a whole bag of wings, right? Because I like wings and ranch. So there's going to be wings and ranch all over everything, right?
Yes.
And then she decided, I said, you sure you don't want to go out? And as I'm sitting there with a plate full of wings and ranch, she goes, okay, we'll go out.
Oh, now there's people there. Hey, Clancy. Yeah, do you know that, okay, y'all know those pre-made Tyson wings that they have, like, what do they have, barbecue and buffalo and stuff like that? They're like party wings. Like,
Right.
those things right now, hey, Angela, those wings right now are how much a bag?
$15.
15 a buck.
You get maybe a dozen, probably 10.
And this bougie bastard bought 2.
I bought 2 bags, so I spent $30. But I'll eat 10 at a time. So, but it's still, you're right. It's about the same as you would, almost as much as you would spend if you just went to a restaurant and bought them.
Yeah, probably so. I know y'all can't see us, which is probably a good thing because we've already taken. Well, I took a shower. It doesn't really.
I did that.
No.
No.
They don't need to see
They
me.
don't need to see it. But you know
No,
what?
really,
you know
I
it'll
don't.
look really, like if we go under a
He knows
street light, there's no street lights way out here in the boondocks because we're driving through the boondocks.
You'll go under one. We do also live in the middle of a bunch of up and coming wedding venues, which is kind of cool because you can see all the people. It really is dark though. You know what I mean?
I always use the term "it's darker than a bag of asses."
That's a good term as far as it's eloquent, it's easy, it's whatever.
I dedicate this type of stream to Shannon because remember how she used to always do her live streams and you could see like the fender of her truck.
Well, and they were always like, everyone's always saying like they were gonna report her to the school and stuff. I think they did too. Shannon is Shannon roasted the hell out of what's her name today. I didn't hear it, but I heard the aftermath.
Wait a second, who reported who? Why?
I think Spirit Finder reported Shannon to the school because Shannon would film herself doing a live stream, and so Tam Tam spun that up to be exploiting children or something and called the school. Something crazy
they really
like that.
do believe Tam Tam when she calls?
Well, I don't think anybody believes anybody in any of these people's lives anymore.
But I mean, like, I think Tam Tam's town knows her. Like, she's like, like how certain towns have that certain person.
That's what they said. They said that when they call to talk to the police or whatever, they say that she's
nobody takes her serious.
They say that she's a mental health you know what I mean? Like, they don't call her the town.
Right,
whatever,
no,
but
I get what you're saying. They have to be cordial about it,
but they
really,
basically don't take it serious.
It's like before they code something a certain way, they have to figure out what the threat is.
Yes, exactly.
And they have to figure out how legitimate it is.
I think Clancy, I think you're right. I think she's jealous of Shannon. I think she desperately wants to be her friend, and she ruined that a long time ago. But yeah, I think you're right. I think if a lot of people get down to exactly what's triggering them about a bunch of things, it usually has to do with what they're even attacking them for their house, their car, whatever it happens to be, is usually because someone wants that themselves.
Yeah, she really, she still talks about them going to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. She calls them the Myrtle Cult Crew. The naked people live that way.
Yep.
There's
a nudist colony. If we were to turn right on this road that we're about to turn left on, there's a nudist colony.
The reason y'all can't see us, the camera's actually turned on. It's because it's super dark.
We're about to get on the highway, so maybe it'll be a little bit brighter, but...
You're riding with us to Walmart. I see people stopping in and then they stop out. They want to see our... Oh, now you can see it's a red light. A red light.
Can you see us?
A little bit, yeah. I'm getting old. I can't... Hey, Draft Horse Diva. Yeah, if it quits, if it drops, it drops. But we're going to talk till we get to Walmart. It was kind of an impromptu thing. Because I felt like if we planned it for when we got home, we kind of set ourselves up for failure.
Yeah, I wanted to go live when we got home, but we just might make a night of this and not. So this is probably the best option.
Well, whenever a dude says, let's go shopping, tell me, like, ladies, aren't you like, okay?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
well,
I have to, I don't know. I disciplined and save this, and then, like, I go,
Now, what we could do is a panel of misfits. Like
we could do that.
The misfits of all of the different communities. Hey, to each their own. I mean, give someone a chance to find their niche. You know what I mean? We're still trying to find ours. It's somewhere between.
Is it niche or niche?
Shannon, I heard, girl. I did not hear what went down, but apparently you roasted the hell out of the placeholder. And I didn't get to hear it. I don't know if it's still public. I need to. But then I was telling Sean about that post you made where you're like, stop talking about Sean's wiener. So that was why I added to it. And from personal experience, I'm going to let you guys know it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, that's what I was hearing. It was like, so I was like, I need to hear what Shannon had to say.
My favorite Twitter response these days is just Kermit sipping tea.
That's his response to everything.
Uh-oh. We're like near a light now, babe.
Now we're totally red.
Little road trip. Post-work road trip.
I do agree with you, though, Shannon. Like, I can't imagine 3 years on, even, I guess that's why you can't get in that mind frame, but y'all have heard me. I've been cordial about my ex and the things that I have talked about, but I can't imagine 3 years later still talking about, well, number one, ever mentioning his private part. Bad, good, indifferent. But then I'm not a wounded narcissist. So that's the difference.
You're saying that she had a panel today, right?
No, it was last night.
But even the people on her panel was telling her to stop talking about you.
Yeah, the people are just like, one person was like, I know you used to talk about someone named Ballface, and she goes, that's my ex-husband, and the lady was like,
what, Ballface?
Well, she says scrotum face, but the lady was like, I know you call one person Ballface, and she goes, oh, that's my ex-husband, and the lady goes, weren't you divorced, like, and she was like, yeah, but, oh my gosh, do you smell that?
I do.
I didn't do it.
Is that him in the back seat?
No, it almost, no, I think this car's got something in it that's stinky.
Maybe the propane level is low.
That's Hey, do any of y'all have propane that powers your house? Because the place that I work has, and propane's expensive, let me tell you what. Hey, Ricky, she was also attacking Ricky, I heard, like, bad, like, calling him acid face and shit like that. I'm like,
we're now in town.
We're in town. But the thing is, so when the propane gets low, it emits an odor. It doesn't like normally, but it does when it gets low. They put something in it, and it smells like rotten eggs. So the place I work, actually it's not so bad. And my nails need to get that. It's been progressively worse in a few months or whatever. It's been getting worse and worse, and I thought I was crazy because I'm like, there's a leak. I can smell it. And so finally, they figured out that it was at 4% and it needed to be filled, and they had missed their fill date or whatever. Tank. Ricky, we love you too. Do you know how much it is to fill up a propane tank that services a rather large house? $2,000. And that lasts as long as it lasts. Yeah.
It's like 2,600 or something like that.
Your grandpa had yeah, this is unbelievable. And you know all the storms that we had the other day, I'll let him talk in a second, but I've got way more to say.
Than me?
No, I'm just kidding. The storms that we had the other day, I need to post some pictures of them. It wasn't so bad where we were, but where I work, it was really bad. You know their generator is still running, Sean? They've got one of those Generacs or Genovacs, those real big generators that can power the whole house.
Enough fuel in it to run it like 5 days.
But what powers it? The propane?
I'm guessing.
So the propane's going to be gone in no time then.
Well, I don't know how much it takes.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you could have gone your whole life without hearing that, but now you know.
Your lights are kind of weird at night.
They are.
I think we have to turn right anyhow.
Hey, Tammy. Our propane tank is not in the house, so I don't know. It gets filled automatically, and we get the bill days after. Yeah, it's not in the house. It's somewhere outside, but apparently it's big enough. I'm making sure I don't miss anything. It's apparently big enough that it takes that much propane. So I was so relieved when the propane man came and he said, look, there's no leak. I'm spraying this bubbly stuff all over it. Nothing's coming out. And I was like, oh, great. And then he said, no, I know what it is. You're only at 4%. And I was like, okay. And he said it emits a smell. So I felt a little bit better. Because I didn't want to call the gas company because they make you evacuate the house, don't they?
Yeah, what was that sound? Was that
one of the redneck.
one of the jackasses behind me? Look
One of the
at
redneck.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is rocking.
Chick-fil-A done pissed us off. We went the first and last time we'll ever go there. But anyway, we are going to jump off. But who knows? Maybe we'll jump back on when we get home. And you'll be regaled with more stories. Right?
Yeah, but you still have about 9 seconds.
We always go to the Walmart in Cumming because they've got better stuff. You know?
In orgasm.
I call it orgasm. I started calling it that when we first got together. But we'll see you again soon.
I'm going to park right behind this truck.
Bye, guys. See ya.